Welcome back to Mental Omega and welcome to the, for the time being, final cooperative mission for the Soviets. I'm Texelbear and I'm once more joined by Dynamo.
Hello, welcome back to the saga of Reznov and Krukov.
Very true. Oh, the toxin train is in town.
Yeah, we start with an ambush by whatever that was. Okay, so we have some crates here, you should pick this one up.
Yeah. Armor, always good.
Okay. And then we'll pick this up.
And firepower.
Then we must go.
Alright.
Good.
All right.
Yep, everything looks pretty toxic. The map's glowing green.
Then we must go.
Yeah, this will actually make it quite difficult to spot some of the green-looking enemies on this map, so we need to be extra careful about that.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh no, did they actually...
Fortunately, on the minimap they show pretty well.
That's true, yeah. In fact, there's some green enemies in the south. Some blowticks, I think. Yeah. Did they actually import the train logic from Tabaran Sun? Or I guess this could also just be like a regular vehicle and tracks they paint here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let me get closer.
Oh, a bunch of... Oh, there's like some sort of Super Hulk there.
Then we must go. Then we must
This mission here takes place in Spain. The Latin Confederation is in some trouble because of this assault by an unknown bounty.
Yeah, this was their former headquarters and it's been taken over by Yuri's forces, so we need to clear them out.
Yes. Oh, there's more. So this guy here. What's the special brood there?
Looks like he explodes upon dying.
Okay.
Maybe he also deals more damage, I'm not sure.
Could be. Or some upgraded version. Okay.
Then we must go. Then we must go.
Good thing we've got some high-ranking officers to clear out all the infected here.
Yeah, I think they're actually trying to evacuate to the Atlantic Ocean to team up with the main Russian army.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
I hear you loud and clear. Then we must go.
Yeah, this takes place after London Fortress has fallen, so the Allies are down.
Yeah, Europe is
for the time being.
basically fully in Yuri's hands.
Yes.
All right.
But the Soviets want to push back into Russia. But they have to do that through, first they flee America and then they make their way to the Atlantic.
Yeah. I can help out here a little bit. There we go.
There we go.
Infected but not immune to radiation. Can you snipe anything? Oh yeah, you can snipe stuff from the cliff here. There we go.
What is that?
I think it's just a siren.
I hear you loud and clear. Let me get closer.
Oh, there's a lot of things going on down there. Can we infect us here?
Yeah, looks like we have zombies of some
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear.
In one of the Antarctica missions with the Allies, you also have like zombie-like failed clones that are spit out by like a cloning facility. Oh, can you target that infector?
Then we must go.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
Let me get closer.
This feels like a Tabaran Sun mission.
Pursue them. Advancing. I'll melt it down. I hear you loud and clear. Then we must go.
Plenty of people left there.
Pursue them. Sheer agony.
Yeah, the special brood explodes and has more health, it seems.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're basically a mix between blow ticks and brutes.
Advancing.
Looks like we just need to kill as many enemies as possible before we
Yeah.
destroy the cloning rats.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll see what's on these walls here. This might be good to have the high ground.
Then we must go. Then we must go.
Yeah, I can kill a couple of enemies from here, but not that many.
All right. Then we must go. Let me get closer. Then
Yeah.
we must go. They're in our way. All right. Then we must go.
Yeah, okay. I'll come back and join you here.
Loud and clear.
Seems like there's still plenty of targets to snipe.
Yeah. They're all in the fog of war, so I don't really see them.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as...
Pursue them.
Wait, are you controlling Krukov or Reznov? I always confuse them.
Then we must go.
I am controlling Reznov. the
Yeah,
sniper.
Reznov, yeah. As long as Reznov knows where they are,
Let
it's all
me
good.
get closer. I hear you loud and clear. Then we must go. All right.
Okay, more brutes.
Advancing.
Oh, I see another crate.
Yeah. And plenty of infectors.
I hear
Could just
you
be a healing
loud
crate,
and clear.
but yeah, we'll see.
Or get in front of it and you pick it up.
All right.
Yeah, healing crate. Oh well. Oh, another patrol in the south.
Sheer agony.
And more blow ticks as well. Thankfully they're fairly slow.
I think they're slower than normal.
Yeah, I think otherwise you'd probably have to do too much walking back and forth.
All right. Pursue
Yeah,
them.
okay.
Oh,
Get
Gatling
cannon.
Loud
cannon.
and clear.
Oh, and also War Factory. I wonder.
Pursue them. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah, the C4 in this game is a bit more limited. It takes a lot longer to place it and until it explodes.
All right.
And you can
Pursue them.
also only place one charge, so you can't just attack a bunch of
Let me get
buildings
closer.
in a couple of seconds.
I hear you loud and clear.
Evidently there's more.
Then we must go.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear. I hear you
There's a burning
loud
hot dog
and
stand.
clear. Advancing.
Oh,
Oh, a bunch of brutes coming out of that.
Sheer agony.
Sure.
Let me get closer.
Fun fact, as of the recording of this video,
Loud and clear.
hot dogs have been banned in North Korea.
All right.
oh, have they?
Yeah, apparently they're too decadent and Western or something.
Enemy of the people.
I'm always a bit skeptical about North Korean news, but yeah. I
Yeah,
could see that being true.
And repeat.
yeah.
Let me get closer.
Doesn't feel completely out of whack, but yeah, who knows? Okay.
There was a
let's see.
mission in the single player campaign set in North Korea.
Then we must go.
Yes, yeah, there was one at the
I think
DMZ.
You loud and
It was a
clear.
really very slim DMZ. There's another crate. Could be a healing crate. Feel free to pick it up because you need a little bit of health.
I hear you loud and clear.
May as well just get over here in case it affects you as well.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, there's one more brute.
We must go.
Okay, okay. Oh, let's just get rid of all of that. Oh, yes, healing crate.
Yeah, just say it, right.
That's fine.
Pursue them.
Okay, okay. North and south.
All right. For the motherland. Pursue them. Sheer agony. For the motherland. All right.
Okay, here's an ore field.
Let me get closer.
No more harvesting operations here.
All right. Advancing. I'll melt it down. Enemy of the people.
Okay, okay, and more guys down here as well. But that's fine.
Get out of there.
No, I think I only take a tiny bit of damage from these guys, so... And they're also pretty fast, so I don't think I can outrun them. Okay. Was that it for now? Seems like it.
Let's make it closer. Rinse and repeat. Enemy
Oh, there's another crate.
Alright.
There's also a target here. Take a step back here.
Yeah, that's
in
the
the water.
cloning bats, but we should not destroy that for now. We need to kill more units first, that's what
Okay.
the hint said.
Yeah.
Okay, come over for the crate.
Yes, one moment. And that is... Yeah, here you go.
Pick it up.
See whether I can reach it. Yeah, there we go. Healing crate.
It's another healing crate.
Yeah. Ooh, those are fast blow ticks. So there's basically two kinds, like two variants on this map here. Okay, okay. We've almost reached the southern edge of the map. What you
Yeah, I think we need to basically steer clear of the cloning bats for now.
Okay. That's alright. I'll join you.
I hear you loud and clear.
Another blow tick here. There we go.
Alright. Pursue them. They're in our way. Pursue them.
Okay. I'm being pursued by a couple of blow ticks here, but it's nothing too dramatic. There's a slow variant.
Okay, so we're back at the city entrance. I'd say we should maybe try clearing out the western side of the map for now.
Yeah. I'll join you.
We'll just basically get rid of the straggler scene in the west and then move to the east. And
Sounds good to me.
when we make our way back, we should have killed almost everyone.
Yeah.
Advancing. Advancing. Let me get closer. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
I wonder what the siren is for.
Yeah.
Advancing.
Oh, here I've got the obligatory Spanish flag.
Advancing. I hear you loud and clear.
Was that in the original Red Alert 2? No, I think this is custom, right?
Rinse and repeat.
Sorry, what do you mean?
The flag. I think the flag is for the
There's a bunch of flags. I think you have like the American Soviet. I think you have a flag for every subfaction,
Then we must go.
and I think you have a flag for like some mission locations. I think like Poland that has a flag.
Oh,
I
I see.
think, but I'm not quite sure.
Let me get closer.
Another healing crate.
another healing
I don't think you can get up this mountain here, can we? No, it doesn't look like it.
Let me get closer.
Let's make our way south then.
Yeah. Oh, there's another brute there.
Advancing. Let me get closer. Pursue them. I'll melt it down.
Some more targets down here. More blow ticks, yeah.
Let me get closer. Pursue them.
And another patrol.
I'll melt it down.
Watch out.
Yep. All good.
I hear you loud and clear.
There's a barracks there as well, and of course
Then
McBurger
we
Kong.
must go. Let me get closer. All right. Let me get closer. They're in our way.
Oh,
Oh, there's a virus.
Hear you loud and clear.
But you should be able to outsnipe the virus.
I hear you
wait, I
That's
can
it.
enter that
for the motherland.
tower over there.
Oh yeah, it's also marked. Yeah, I can enter it too. I wonder, does it give you like vision or so? Or can you enter it and then kill the virus?
Oh, we have
That
a
way.
train. Let's get out of...
Yeah.
Can we
get out.
destroy it? Doesn't
I'm
look
not
like
sure.
it. Oh, there is a virus.
Yeah, there's a virus. So I can't target the train. No, can't target the train. Okay.
We got reinforcements.
Did we? Okay.
Got a bunch of
keep going.
pirates, looks like.
Elite Pyrus, I guess that's nice. So, there's more blowticks coming here as well. Oh yeah, the train's leaving them behind. Does it give you
This gives
vision?
us vision.
Yeah, vision. Yeah, I guess that's nice to know.
Krukov here.
Okay.
All right.
Some more brutes to eliminate.
Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
But maybe we should keep the Pyrus as a reserve for the time being, because for now we can handle what they have here.
Let me get closer. Krukov here. Then we must go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get
We
closer.
can maybe explore this bit of Shroud here and then go further west. Or east, I mean,
yeah.
sorry.
Closer. Ready for order. Let me get closer. Then we must go.
Alright, alright. Seems to be clear so far.
Let me get closer. Then we must go. Advancing.
Nope, doesn't seem to be anything here.
Advancing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Strategy.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the idea with the watchtowers is. I mean, they do give you some vision, but it doesn't seem particularly critical here.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen any mission that has those
All right.
before.
The
Advancing.
mission where you have to retrieve Volkov's remains, I
Oh,
think
the
that
very
one has
first one?
towers.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. They're in our way.
The one that takes place like 10 years in the past or so.
Rinse and repeat. Let me
Okay.
get closer.
Patrol's gone.
Strategy. Then we must go. Advancing.
Blowticks
Let me
approaching.
get closer.
Okay, yeah.
Ready
Get into
for
position
order.
here.
Let me get closer.
And there's another brute patrol here. Be careful with your pyros. But at least they lead,
Ah,
so
Yeah, that was self-heal.
yeah. These are slow blowticks, so we should be fine.
I'm
Yeah,
listening.
we already explored
Let me
most of
get
the map. Shouldn't be
closer.
long before we
Yeah, I think so.
I hear you loud and clear. Sheer
clear it up,
agony.
basically. Okay, see another wall here.
Sheer agony.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the
Enemy of
blowticks
the
here.
people.
I think
I'm
this is
listening.
actually coming out of the cloning
I
vat.
hear you loud and clear. Advancing.
Yeah, they are, but
I'm nuclear.
pretty low amounts overall.
Alright.
Yeah, and there's a slow variant, so they're not that dangerous.
Our enemies tremble.
Moving my
Then we
pyros
must go.
to stay in the general vicinity
Pursue them.
of our guys here.
Then we must go.
Two
Let
fast
me get
blowticks
closer. Sheer agony.
and more infectors here.
Ready for orders.
Ooh, yet another crate. Yes, a healing crate.
Let me
I think they're all just healing
closer.
crates. Except for the
Pyros
earlier
can
one.
actually destroy these fences, so I'll just do that.
Yeah. To get to the lookout tower. Can the pyros enter the lookout tower?
I'm
Nope.
nuclear.
No, it doesn't look like
I
it.
hear you loud
You need to
and
have
clear.
officer's rank to do that.
Sheer agony.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what these
Alright.
towers do, but okay. Well,
Let me get closer. Sheer agony. Pursue them. Then we must go.
Yeah, these walls are really annoying.
yeah.
Advancing. Enemy of the people. Let me get closer.
Okay, more blowticks.
They're
Sure.
in our way. Our enemies tremble. Pursue them. The beautiful glow.
think that's it for now.
Loud and clear. Then we must go. Strategy.
Got a bunch of these
I hear you
tanks here.
loud and clear.
Yeah, biotanks.
Let me get
I guess this is where the experimentation with brutes is done.
Yes. And more bloatings coming from the north.
all right. Then we must go. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh yeah,
Let
still
me
news
get
from Rio.
closer.
There's like this defense mission that's a little bit like the first mission from Kane's Wrath.
Advancing. Good to hear from you. All right. For the motherland.
Okay.
Enemies tremble. I hear you loud and clear. Let me get closer. All right. They're in our way.
Watch
Yeah.
out.
Them.
Yeah. Thank you for the assist.
Good to hear from you. Let me get closer. Then we must go.
Yeah, lots of toxins here.
Yeah, I think the train passes nearby.
Yeah,
Then we must
sounds
go.
like it. Oh,
I
and
hear you
more.
loud and clear. The beautiful glow. Let me get closer. I hear you loud and
There
clear.
we go.
Crook off here.
Some slow blow ticks, not a problem.
The beautiful glow. Enemies tremble.
Oh, sorry, I
Oh.
poisoned some of the guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Strategy.
They knew the
Pursue
risk.
them. Advancing. Let me get closer. Then we must go.
Okay, there's a little bit of shroud here left to explore, but
Some
Let me
infectors
get
here
closer.
and
Enemy of the people. I'll melt it down.
okay, I'll clear up that shroud in the east and then I'll link back in.
okay, yes.
We just have the last
Alright.
section to do after that.
All right.
Yeah, and then we can also home in on this cloning facility right afterwards.
All right.
I'll explore the city here a little bit
I
more.
hear you loud and clear. I'm nuclear. Pursue them.
Your pyros are standing in fumes, be careful.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, there is a patrol here.
I'm
Yeah.
listening. Advancing.
Here's a destroyed McBurgercom. Oh yeah, the toxin train is still here.
I hear you loud and clear. Sheer agony. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, that should be all of it.
Let's
Yeah.
get closer.
There's one brood coming for me here, but that's fine. And more blowticks in the south, but that's cool too. Hey, stay over here.
Sheer agony. Then
Okay.
we must go. Our enemies tremble. I hear you
Let's
loud
see.
and clear. Let me get closer. Then we must go. The beautiful glow. I'm nuclear.
More of you here, and yeah, more
I hear you loud and
more
clear.
brood patrols here as well.
Repeat. I hear
Ooh,
you
lots of
loud and
infectors
clear.
here.
The beautiful glow.
They actually self-heal, it seems. Or they heal in the fumes, one of the two.
Let me get closer.
Fortunately, they die in one hit to the sniper.
Yeah.
Rinse
I guess healing is only gonna get you so far.
Let me get closer. They're
Okay.
in our way. Then we must go. All right.
Oh, here's
Pursue them.
Rick's place, of course.
The beautiful glow. Then we must go. I hear you loud and clear. Rinse and repeat. Strategy. Advancing.
Alright.
I hear you loud
You
and
okay in the
clear.
north?
Yeah, I'm just cleaning up the few remaining units here.
You good?
Then we must go.
Another patrol, that's almost done already.
Then we must go. Rinse and repeat. Let Advancing. Good to hear
Okay.
from you. Pursue them.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear. I hear you
There's just a few
loud and
sections
clear.
left, but I know.
Pursue them. All right.
Yeah. It's another ore field here. So what actually happens if you destroy the cloning facility prematurely?
Apparently every single unit on the map goes after you.
Oh, okay. Classic all to hunt. Yeah. I think that can be kind of dangerous, especially considering the blow ticks.
So it's probably best to do it this way.
Yeah.
Even though it takes a little bit longer.
I guess if you go for speed, then you're just gonna make a beeline for the
Good to hear from you. They're
for the
in our
cloning
way.
facility.
For the motherland.
Come on.
A shot for the train as
Yeah.
well.
The toxin train is
Advancing.
coming again.
Then we must go. Pursue them.
Who's operating that train anyway?
Our enemies tremble. For the motherland.
Hopefully not a blow tick.
Then we must go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening. I hear you
Who knows?
loud and clear.
So we're almost done here.
I'll melt it down.
Yeah, I'll
Pursue them.
secure this southern area
Yeah.
and then
The people.
Yeah, these infectors here, I guess they
Enemy of
look
the
like a
people.
reworked mummy.
Hear you loud and clear. Sheer agony.
Yeah.
All right.
basically like zombies, Yuri
Yeah.
zombies.
Then we must go.
But they're not very strong, so I can see why
For the
Yuri doesn't deploy this as part of his regular forces.
True, true. Okay, it looks like we're mostly done here. There's like a little, there's like one or two. Actually, no, you just sniped them. Never mind. So,
Pursue them.
okay, anyone left around the cloning facilities?
I think
Actually,
I'm gonna
there's-
use the Pyrus to take them out.
There's like one infector in the north, so
I hear you loud and clear.
that should be fine.
I hear you
I think everyone's
loud
dead.
and clear.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
there's
I'll
a
use the
couple.
Pyrus to...
There's a couple units in the north here. Some like random ones, but yeah, that doesn't really matter all that much. It's just like
maybe
one or
we
two
should
units.
start evacuating already.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just get
Guess
out
back
of
to
here.
starting position. Where was that? Here. Yeah.
Pursue them.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
I'm nuclear.
Okay, so we
Oh, we
need
need
to.
to kill... Well, there's just two of them, we can just use the Pyrus to kill them.
Ready for
Yeah,
order.
let's do that, and everybody else can. I say everybody else. That's just the two officers here. They can kill all brutes, bloatic stalkers, and infected humans. Yeah. Almost there.
Did we leave
Yeah.
anyone alive?
I don't see any green. There we
Oh.
go. There we go.
And that was it.
Yeah. Seems like you don't have to evacuate, but then again, since by default all enemies are gone, there's no real reason to do so.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a weird mission, like
Yeah.
not very challenging.
Not particularly.
I guess.
I have the feeling it's kind of flavorful. I like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I think the map could be a bit smaller because you basically kill the infectors, blowticks, and the brute patrols, and there's not that much variety. So I don't think it needs to be quite as
Yeah.
large.
There was like a single sniper, and I guess the
Yes.
train can run you over.
I
And
suppose
that's
so,
it.
yeah. Yeah. That concludes the cooperative Soviet missions for the time being, but there's more Epsilon missions to do.
Yep, and we'll be seeing you for those. Take care.
Thanks for joining me, and goodbye.